Welcome everyone to another video from Deep South Gaming. Today we're going to talk about some of my favorite crossplay mods. Now this will just be stuff from the construction menu. We'll do equipment on another video. But we're going to start with this. The Open Air Gardens by Omatana. It's 20.46 megabytes to download. But it's pretty cool. Whoops. You can see it grows just about everything. Which if you don't want to do grapevines or olive orchards, because they're a pain, you could do them right here with just water or water with seed and fertilizer. You got garlic, carrots, chili peppers, your standard greenhouse crops plus other crops, beets, potatoes, peas, sunflowers. Now to get to this, you'll just come to your construction, come down to factories, and go to greenhouses. There are 3 different sizes. I placed the small one, which is $84.79, medium's $21,199, and the large is $52,999. But it produces fast and a lot. I have a test video with my greenhouses, and it shows the production of all these. And honestly, I'm a big fan of Omatana's stuff. She does a good job. Alright, and speaking of Omatana, let's come over here. This is another one of her mods. It is the fermenting silo, and it's 1.75 megabytes to download. For those of you who don't like using a TMR mixer, this is the way to go. It'll make silage out of chaff, straw, hay, and grass. And if you add water, you can also make digestate. And it'll also make your TMR for you. You got 3 different TMR mixtures. One with hay, silage, straw, and mineral feed. One with just straw and hay and silage. And one with straw, hay, and silage. And as you can see, the cycles are pretty good. So if you have a lot of cows, it's a good one to have. And then another one by Omatana. Yeah, sorry about the ground. I didn't really want to terraform all this. You have the multi-fruit silos. Oh, sorry, the fermenting silo. If you come under construction, factories, and it's down here somewheres. There it is. So $31,799, which I don't know why, but my game adds a little bit to the price of everything. I think it's supposed to be $30,000. But this is the multi-fruit silo by Omatana. And you can find it under construction, silos. And they're right here. You got 4 of them. You got the wood and wood with columns. You got sharing and no share models. So no share won't link with any other silo you have. The share one will. And you can customize them too. So, right? You can change the color on them. And it holds 10 million liters of everything. So I use this silo a lot. I don't use it all the time, but I do use it quite often. And then we'll go ahead and finish Omatana's stuff up with here. we got the buying station multi-fruit. This pack has multiple different setups to it. So for this one, you go under construction, containers, and here they are. You got the regular one and the reduced priced one. So that's the one we're standing in front of right there. Then you have this style, which you still got the cheap and regular price one. And you can see they all run the same price. You got this style and this style in regular and cheap. Now, I don't think there's any customizations on this. No. These are good if you're running a big farm and don't want to have to run all the way to the store to get stuff. So usually you just pull up. Well, let me you want to go? There you go. Let me just empty this out real quick. You do this with your seeders, your planters, lime spreaders, whatever. Just pull up to it. And you start filling with whatever you want. So let's go ahead and put some silage in here. As you can see, it fills up pretty fast. I'm going to wait till it fills up because you can't see my money going down because I got it maxed out for my test videos. So 75,000 liters of silage gave me 37,500 liters. So if you go into the prices here and go down to silage, oops, you can see it. You're buying it for $192 per 1,000 liters. And most places you sell it for between $375 and $385. So you do get a lot cheaper than you can sell. So if you're short on cash, you could do that, you know. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yoink. Go ahead and dump that out. Alright, next on our list we have the, well, I gotta find it on my list now. Okay, container storage and warehouse by, and if I get this wrong, I'm sorry, I'll, when I edit this video, I'll make sure I put it in there, but it's, Antics. But yeah, the container warehouse storage, you got two of them. They are under construction and silos. These are multi-grain, or multi-fruit silos, but they also hold bales and pallets. You got this one right here for, I'm going to say 38 because, like I said, my game does stupid things. It might be less than that because this one's normally 100,000 and it's 105,999 on this. But anyways, it'll hold 1,000,000 liters of whatever and 72 pieces of bales and pallets. This one will hold 10,000,000 liters and 400 pieces with bales and pallets. I'm currently using this one on my Countryside Lands gameplay, and used it on my our planes view gameplay. I do like these. I honestly, I swap between these and these. This one and that one. And then here we have our, let me find out my list again. This is the Haystack Fermenter and Dryer by Nazabi82, and it is 184 megabytes to download. And it's not showing up here. What's up with that? That's weird. Anyways, I don't know why it's not showing up, but this holds grass and chaff, and it'll turn it into silage. You do have to add silage additive to it. I think it holds like 100,000 liters of chaff and like 40,000 liters of grass, and we'll convert it for you. It's showing we got silage in it, so I'm guessing because it's so close to this silo that it's messing it up. And then next we have the industrial sawmill, which I'm using on my Renata Island gameplay, and it's by GMNG Joy, which I don't know if you pronounce that Gaming Joy, but it's 30.04 megabytes to download. They have two different ones. So go to construction under factories. You have there's your haystack dryer. I forgot to show that to y'all, but it's 2,000 normally. You got two different of these sawmills. You got the industrial sawmill production and the industrial sawmill production auto, and they're both 10,000. Was supposed to be 10,000. The only difference between the regular one and the auto, this one, you got sell wood trigger. The other one, it automatically loads into it. And with this, you can produce planks, long planks, beams, and you can actually straight up sell wood from here, or use it as a delivery mod to another production. So say you're doing a forestry map and you're away from your main silo, you can actually come in here, just place one of these down, load your wood up, and distribute it to your main sawmill, which is actually quite nice, honestly. Alright, and another one I want to talk about, there are no buildings or anything for it, but it's the liftable pallets and bales mod by Yos. I love it because I hate using a forklift or front end loader or any of that. But it's 35.94 megabytes to download, and it'll do all your base game stuff for make it liftable. Like on what map is that? Silver Run Forest. It will not work for like the metal coils and stuff that you get from the iron refinery, unfortunately, or any of the specialty animal products like the cat house or the wooden bowls and stuff. It won't work on that, unfortunately. But, you know, it works on everything else. And then another one that doesn't have any buildings or anything, but I love it. I don't use it on my gameplays. I should, but I don't. I don't. Doesn't look like I activated it on this either, but is the guaranteed crop prices. It basically gives you a flat line across here, so there's no fluctuation in the prices. And that mod is by Disturbed Simulations, and it's 0.09 megabytes to download. And then we'll come to a couple of my favorite buildings. Right here we have the American Midwest truck stop. You have a fuel point out here, which will hold 35,000 liters of fuel. Even depth. I don't know if it holds depth. I don't do depth. But it's a big open garage, a poultry garage, with 4 bays. And a repair trigger, it'll cover this whole building. And this one is 11.92 megabytes to open. You can find it under your constructions, tools, and it's right there, the American Midwest truck stop. You have customizations options. You could add a solar panel and then change the color. And it's 150,000. I still don't know what's up with my prices on this thing, but I do like this because I'm a big fan of poultry. And that is by IKAS. I hope you pronounced that right, but like I said, I'm gonna put it in the editing. Ooh, this terrifying bad. Now this is the American Midwest cold storage. I love this one because I can put a full-size harvester with the biggest grain header and drive it in. Don't have to detach or anything. And then you also have a couple of side doors, which when I'm running a long planter, of course I'd make sure everything was flat before I placed it. It's easy for me to drive a long planter through here and just park it. And I can put like a sprayer here, self-propelled sprayer or whatnot, or a root harvester, and still have room for 2 combines. I could do one with a grain header and one with a corn header and still have room to park them without detaching. And this one is 12.04 megabytes to download. And it also has, it also has the same customization option. So this one's under construction and sheds. Right there. And it is a little cheaper than the truck stop. But I see you put solar panels on it and you can change the color. Alright, now we'll go, let's see, make sure I'm hitting everything on my list. Okay, one more thing before we head over to the other field. We have the auto shipping of animal products by Cami Cater. It's 0.24 megabytes to download. This one is under construction, animals, and each animal has their own specific one, and I did not activate it apparently. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back in. Sorry, I had to activate that. But if you go into your animals, you got one under sheep and chickens. Normally they're just 500 bucks. And bees doesn't have one. But this just takes your whatever your animals produce, and you can sell it directly, or distribute it to a production chain, and you set that up right in the trigger of where the spawn spot of your animal area. It'll the sheep one will transport wool and goat milk, and then the chicken one will do eggs. And it's very convenient, especially if you're lazy like me. Alright, now we're gonna go... I don't remember where I put all that at. Over here, maybe? No. Let me get in, there it is. Okay. Our next one is the Easy Shed mod, which I like. It's by DD Mod Passions. It's 7.34 megabytes. And it's just a bunch of simple sheds. Again, I didn't take my time to landscape and everything, but just got a pack of sheds that I thoroughly enjoy. Got deeper ones, which you can put vehicles and store stuff back here, or if you have very long vehicles. You got open ones. You got semi-open ones, which you could, just use it for any kind of storage. You got double deckers, which this ain't really that tall. As you can see, I'm almost seeing my head jumping here. And then you have vehicle storage and shelf storage. I just like the easy shed mods, because hey, I just like them. But they're all under construction and sheds. Whoops. They're not all grouped together, unfortunately, but you just go through and find them. You can customize them with solar panels or no, which I'm gonna lie, solar panels are expensive. It's $105,000 to put a solar panel on this one, and the shed is only $25 to place. $25,000 to place. So, it does earn you money passively, which is a good thing. But, but I generally start with these sheds because they're cheap and they're not, they work for what they are. Especially this one I like, and this one I like. This one I never really used, or this one, or honestly that one. But I've used all three of these, and I enjoy the easy sheds, especially starting off on a map with low money. I recommend them. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video on my favorite mods that you are under this construction. We'll be doing one for mods that aren't crossplay, that are PC only soon. And then we are going to do one for equipment. We'll probably do a couple for equipment because there's a lot of equipment that I like. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. And feel free to leave a comment or share this video. And thank you for watching from Deep South Gaming.